School starts August the 16th with JCPS. There are a few guarantees. There will be smiles, hugs, maybe even a few tears. The school year starts with a new person in charge. Dr. Marty Pollio is acting superintendent. He's been with JCPS for more than 20 years, starting off as a school teacher at Shawnee High School. He's hoping the job will turn into a permanent one, saying he has the skills as well as the passion. And he's joining us right now to talk about things. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Rachel, for having me.
You know, we talked about the fact that being an insider, sometimes that has negative connotation. But in this case, I really think it's turning into be a positive, and it seems like there's kind of a groundswell about that to me.
Yeah, that's something I wasn't necessarily expecting, but it has definitely turned into, I think, a very positive, and a lot of feedback that I've gotten from those that are in schools, in classrooms, doing the most important work seems to be that it's a very positive that I'm hearing from them, that I understand their perspective and have been in the trenches, so to speak, with them, working to help kids and teach kids, and with kids in the hallway, teachers on a daily basis.
When we did a sit-down interview, I loved it. You said 10 weeks ago I was telling kids to pick up trash in the hallway.
That's right.
And I love that. So let's talk about priorities, because what I found with you, you're very laser focused. You have 3 top priorities. Right. Number 1 is what?
Improving culture and climate is without a doubt the most important thing. I'm a firm believer that without positive culture and climate in a school, in any organization, but specifically when you have children showing up to school every single day, and the climate, the culture of a school is so important as to the learning environment and what happens. And so having that positive academic climate, having a positive culture, and high morale amongst staff is so important, I think, for children's success. So that's definitely number 1 on the priority list.
Then student learning?
Improving student learning. I mean, that has to be our outcomes that we have with students, both from a student achievement perspective, but also a deeper learning perspective where kids are doing authentic work in the classroom. It has to be a focus. That's our board's priority. They've made that known in Vision 2020, and it's something that I believe in too. So that's definitely number 2.
And what's number 3? Organizational
coherence. So we have to make sure we have a school district of 155 schools, plus numerous central offices. So a huge task is making sure that we're all aligned and coherent, working towards the same goal, the same improvement priorities. All decisions are made to support those priorities I've just listed. So we have a lot of work to do with that. But without a doubt, organizational coherence is a real important task for us.
I think we've seen some of your leadership style. If you had to sum it up in 1 word or so, what would it be?
Well, I think you said it, laser-like focus and very intense. I think anybody would say that I have a laser-like focus on outcomes and what
Decisive,
I want to happen.
I think is a word.
But I think I said decisive, that I think any leader has to be the one that's going to make a decision, has to be collaborative, have to take community input, but in the end has to be decisive and make those important decisions. And so I think that's what I do.
Couple questions left in about 30 seconds.
Sure.
First day of school, your expectation, just smooth, hoping to get through it and make sure no problems?
Yeah, you're bringing 101,000 kids to school, teaching them a lot of new kids and making sure they get home. So it's never going to be perfect, but ensuring the safety of our kids, making sure they get to school safely, they feel welcomed, a warm environment when they arrive, and that they get home safely, obviously, on day 1 is the biggest priority for us.
That 10 seconds eclipse, you said a decision probably will be forthcoming about possibly delaying school.
Yeah.
Nothing official just yet.
We don't have the official time yet. We will be in line in what you said earlier, that Hardin County has made a decision. We have to balance out an opportunity for students to learn with student safety. Student safety is always number 1, but we want to make it a learning experience for our kids too. But ensuring that our kids are safe, get home safe, is our number 1 priority. We'll be announcing that in the next couple of days.
Perfect. Good luck this school year.
Thank you, Rachel.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
A real pleasure.